Hello everybody, welcome to a new series. My name is pangoduck. There's a very large elephant in the room. Alright, the Thorek Ironbrow campaign, I know, okay? It was horrible. There's only 5 episodes. Episode 4 and 5 were pure, unbridled, bottled depression. And you may ask me, isn't that a little bit embarrassing? To you to just concede the campaign and for it to go so badly and only have 5 videos? And wouldn't other YouTubers probably just scrap episode 4 and 5 and redo it and, you know, so it looks like it didn't happen? Yes. Yes on all counts. But you know what? This is my YouTube channel. I make the decisions and I've decided we're just going to start again and do another campaign because it wasn't fun. It was just going down a bad road. Screw it. Let's have some fun. And with that said, we're playing modded. We're going to go back to our bread and butter, Mortal Empires. The mod list will be listed below. It's obviously the same as the last campaign. I've not changed anything. But somewhere in the description, I will put something about it. Pretty much, if you just go on the workshop collections and search pangoduck, you will always find my collections. And what are we doing? I mean, you know what I'm doing because I've put it in the video title. But we're going back to vampire counts, and by back, what I really mean is vampire counts were the first faction I played in anger on Total War Warhammer, and it was a hecking good time. It was a hecking good time. So we're going back, and the lesser played Isabella is what we're going for. Isabella doesn't really, I mean, nobody talks about her. Whenever you think, oh, I'll play Von Carstein, most people go Vlad, understandably. We're going to go Isabella. Now, this was a very convoluted and ridiculous introduction, and if you were just coming here as a first-time viewer, well, let's face it, you're long gone, so I won't bother saying anything. Now, let's get into the campaign, shall we? Normal difficulty for the campaign map, hard for the battles, chaos, invasion on. We'll talk about the faction when we get in.
War is eternal. As inevitable as the grave. The old world, the rotting corpse within. Some fools think it worth saving. But there are beings who wish to bring about an eternal night. I am a bearer of lore to those with such power. Of the Von Carstein bloodline. My master, Mannfred, has returned from the dead once more. He marches on the Von Carstein ancestral pile of Castle Dragonhof. For I have brought him ill news that a master necromancer has claimed the fortress as his own. Mannfred must retake his ancient stronghold, and either destroy the usurper within, or bind him to his will. Hail to you, O cold and beautiful Isabella. Mannfred dwells in Castle Dragonhof, your rightful home. So whilst you should be rightfully proud of what you have achieved so far, there is clearly still much to be done. The Temple of Brood control the lands to the north, as far as the River Ster. They cannot be suffered to endure, lest they threaten your strength. Raise your forces, march on the foe, and show them true terror. The high mountains to the south are infested with dwarfs. Our lands will never be safe with such an enemy so close. Make plans to drive out their stunted kind in time. So set forth, Isabella, wife and warrior, beauty and horror. The fury in your eyes will bring this world to its knees.
That is the goal. Right, first of all, apologies I made you listen to this creepy old bastard so much. I just wanted to feel the intro, okay? I've not played Vampire Counts in a very long time, as I alluded to. And also, I do realise the first cinematic was actually Mannfred's cinematic, probably from the first game? Was it? Yeah? Yeah, I think so. But it's still cool to watch, and we don't really get to see those very often. They're added back in through mods. So, anyway, let's begin having a look at House Von Carstein. Vlad and Isabella Von Carstein, the true rulers of Castle Drakenhof, slumber no longer. Securing this fabled castle from Mannfred through conquest or vassalage is key to victory. Beloved in death, Vlad and Isabella have improved battle prowess when reinforcing one another. Bear in mind that we don't have Vlad at the moment, so that will be another legendary lord to acquire. Isabella and Vlad may construct a unique building in Castle Drakenhof, the Mausoleum of the Mad Count, which permits early recruitment of vampire heroes and greatly improves them in a variety of ways. Lovely. Not a very long intro. First chapter objective is the standard occupy, loot, raise, all that crap. I won't read it. It's going to be really generic, isn't it? So, obviously we want to displace our dearest Mannfred. But I assume the first target is going to be Tempelhof. I have not played Von Carstein, especially, in a very long time. These guys, not Mannfred. So I assume we leave the moots for the moment. It would be easy pickings. We're not at war with anybody, correct? I love how Vlad is the faction leader, but we don't have him. So we're probably going to go to war with Tempelhof first, I think. And indeed, they do control the rest of our province. This all counts as one province, so we're going to do that. Right, let's have a quick look at our things then. So, beloved in death. Daughter of the Mad Count Otto van Drack, Isabella is much like... Yeah, much like? Why did I move the mouse as if it would mouse over the text? I'm dumb. Is much like many of her noble counterparts. She is vain, immoral, and selfish, and cares little for anything that does not affect her personal comfort or standing. So we start with one blood kiss, which is pretty cool. Diplomatic relations -25 with vampire counts. That's fine. We've got no alliances planned with those. Access to the unique building in Castle Drakenhof when we take it. Extra hero capacity for vampires. And an upkeep reduction for fellbats and direwolves. Okay. Obedience to the vampires. The stronger the grip the vampires have on society, the more docile the remaining mortal population becomes. Public order, up to +10 based on the percentage of vampire corruption present. Okay, good, fine. No real dramas there, is there? So let's have a look at Isabella herself. Do we have traits already? Hidden? Oh, adds the name Von Carstein. Oh, okay. Never mind. Never mind. Everybody ignore that. So, Dark Retinue. The undead... Oh, the undead whole is always stronger than the sum of its parts. So Undying Love, +10 to melee attack and defense when Vlad and Isabella are reinforcing each other. Melee attack +10 for embedded vampire heroes in the army, obviously. And +5 melee defense. And extra speed for the bats and direwolves, which were cheaper based on the faction buff. Got lots of skills to go at. And what are we starting with? Obviously, Isabella herself. We've got the 2 Crypt Ghouls. We've got some Black Knights, which is cool. 4 sets of bats and 2 Vargeists. We also, of course, have 2 extra vampires. One of Death and one of Shadows. Do I want to embed them? Probably. I could go and cause a bit of, you know, a bit of drama to actually level up, though. But it would be a little bit expensive. And we are going to be moving quite quickly, so let's not. Replenishment. Please. Hello? Can I not? Oh, I didn't have it selected. Okay, that's a scary cackle. Let's move to the edge of our territory, and we'll probably do some recruiting now. We don't have the most income to spare. Schwarzhafen, we've got a level 3 settlement building already. Shady township. Townships are little more than larger villages, usually within sight of a grand castle, its shadow looming over the terrified denizens. And then we've actually got an upgraded Abyssal Wood, which starts out as a sinister copse. Sylvania's woods are dingy copses of twisted, half-rotted trees that claw what nourishment they can from the bone-strewn soil. So we can actually recruit... Ooh, Murder of Crows. That's probably from SFO, is it? Let's have a look. What can we get? Yeah, so we can get the standard skeleton warriors, zombies, spearmen, direwolves, and then Murder of Crows. What's the difference between them and bats? Shall we pin them? They are very fast and have a magical aura. Actually, we ought to check out the aura. Omen of Death. Constant around self. Disabled if you're in melee, though. Reduce speed, leadership, and melee defense. I see. So it kind of helps them catch targets. Alright, let's compare them to the bats. So all they have is 5 extra melee defense. No, sorry. No. The bats have 5 extra melee defense, but are worse in every other way. Why would you ever have the bats, then? What am I missing there? Why would you want the bats? I guess they're cheaper for this faction? Well, they do have Frenzy, which I assume these don't. Yeah, they don't. So the bats have Frenzy, which is something. So they are buffed. In fairness, they are buffed, but I still think the crows are better. They're just a bit more expensive, but not that much, even with our bonuses. And the increased speed, obviously, we have here, but look how fast the crows are. I really want the crows. Right, that's enough talking about crows. Can we raise dead immediately? Yes. Shall we? Probably yes. The biggest army possible is going to be on the agenda. I will allow you to read these if you want. Zombies. By pausing, obviously. I'm not going to read all this out. It would bore everybody to death. To death. Vampire cat. Anyway. There we go. Skeleton Warriors, same deal. Oh, what an essay. Are these essays added in by the mods? I feel like they're not usually in. I mean, if I was playing alone, I'd probably read them. But it's not worth the time for us right now, is it? So. We have 3 recruitment slots, and I do want to move. We already have a lot of bats, so maybe I won't recruit the the crows, sorry. And we are potentially going to be going into sieges, so I'm kind of tempted to just grab some skeleton warriors. Yeah, we're going to... we'll probably just about stay positive. We'll have 19 units. No complaints. Right, what do we want to build? We do have... Cursed Fields. The lowborn of Sylvania that have heartbeats must still make a living. Most do in the Cursed Fields, tending to withering crops. So money and public order, we've got to. We've got to take that special building. And then what do we want to put in here? Maybe the cemetery. It only goes up to level 3 anyway. We've started with this, but we can't max it out, which is a bit upsetting. This would allow us to... Well, we can recruit them anyway, though. And if we upgrade this, we need the armory to actually do anything else. So potentially I'm not going to do that. I might even get walls. Bearing in mind how our last campaign went, walls are sounding very, very exciting, aren't they? I was tempted to go money, but I think we'll go walls, like genuinely. Let's get walls. So, technology, what have we got? We've got, oh yes, the Book of Archon, mostly buffs, zombies and skeletons, base units. Over here, we're buffing Crypt Ghouls, generally. This is campaign buffs, direwolves and bats, which is technically a big focus of our faction. Lord Recruit rank, basically lords and heroes and stuff like that. I'm tempted to go campaign. We could get a Blood Kiss in 4 turns, although... I think I'm right in saying... Wait for it. Yeah, recruitment cost... Zombies can become free to recruit. We can also reduce their upkeep. But then, do I like zombies? How slow they are kind of upsets me. But we can do the same for the spearmen, though. Yeah. But is that going to be the backbone of our army? It's a bit dodgy, because at the moment it looks like bats and Vargeists. But it would be good, wouldn't it? And I do generally like to have a lot of skeletons. Crypt ghouls and crypt horrors are great, though. All of these trees are quite enticing. We could buff the bats. I mean, if we buff the bats, they'll be better than the they'll be better than the crows. But it's not that big of a buff, is it? 20 armor, 5 melee defense, 5 armor piercing weapon damage. Minus 10% upkeep is kind of whatever. 5 leadership. But that's it. Then this is wolves, Vargeist, which we do have a couple. And that's kind of the end of that. So I think we either go skeletons and zombies, rushing probably straight to skeletons, or we go in for the campaign buffs. I think having stronger skeletons is going to be vital in the early game. So, let's start with the Book of Arkan, also known as the Tome of Bone. Are you sure? This dread volume, authored by Arkan the Black, is filled with his secrets for instilling vigor and other deathly abilities into zombified and skeletal vessels. So it's just leadership for all the duffers. Actually, and Grave Guard. All the generic infantry. That is fine by me. Right, we're ready to end turn, I think. No, we're not. Take it back. We've got 1 kiss. We need 3 before we can pick a bloodline and get the first benefit from that, as well as a lord in that type. I don't know what we're going to go for. As usual, I don't have a plan. We shall see. Diplomacy? I mean, we could trade. But I'm not going to, because we're going to go to war pretty soon. Do we really want to make friends with anybody? Not really. Not really. Tales of the Undying Countess. Right, well, again, if you want to read a very short essay, you're most welcome to do so. I don't want to skip it, you know, if anybody wants to read it, maybe I'll go back and read it in the video, you know? No, I went off it, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. No, we were like here, right? Okay, good, right. Oh, wait, Vlad is available? Can you just get him? You can. Oh. Kind of expensive. I think we'll leave him for now. We should, though, because they buff each other. I don't really want to be controlling 2 armies all the time. Do you know? 40 units, as I complained about in my Beastmen campaign. I was proper complaining, wasn't I? 40 units. Right, how much do we need for each stance before we get carried away? Raiding is 50. Necromantic Ritual, 50. Unit capacity, interesting. Yeah, so we're not going to be able to do anything. So we might as well go pretty far in. Don't want to stop in this province because we would have taken attrition. We could probably just raise 1 more unit if we want to. We may as well. There's no reason not to, I suppose, unless we could get something here, but I don't think we can. And we will upgrade our special building from Cursed Fields to Wretched Farmstead. Sylvanian peasants tend to... Okay, it's not the same. It's not the same description, it's just very similar. Okay, Sylvanian peasants tend to wretched farms, continuing the pretense that the realm's nobles are kind and generous lords. What do you mean pretense? Of course they are. I love living in Sylvania. What do you mean? Okay, the Book of Arkan. Excellent. I think we... Oh, 4,500 feels like a little bit of a rip-off at the moment, doesn't it? I think we'll hold that just for now. Technology, then. We've got to get Raised Newly Dead. A single word boon spoken during the ritual until... Oh, sorry. Will harden the skin of corpses as they jerk back to life. So melee attack and defense, +3 for all the real base duffers. Which is nice, you know. It's not groundbreaking, but it's... Wait... I thought that was our hero. It's Kevin von Lloydstein. That's who it is. Okay. Right. Let's declare war. Honestly, it's 20 versus 6. I know it's the first battle, but that is just going to be disgustingly boring. So we're going to go ahead and auto-resolve. Gonna maybe loot and occupy, or should we just occupy? It's not a lot of money or replenishment. We'll just occupy. And we get a Gravedigger, which raised dead cost -10%. Very, very nice. The Midnight Aristocracy. Okay, on we go again then. It even takes a while to scroll down all of these, doesn't it? I mean, it's... maybe I shouldn't bother, but I feel like if you want to read them, maybe somebody out there wants to read them. I can't believe you've done this. Why have you got that building there? I think we will go straight for that upgrade. We'll burn that down. Bow, mortal. Right, the Restless Dead is obviously going to be the first skill point. 10% movement range. As for these guys, though... oh, replenish troops. You know I love it. I don't think I can resist. I don't think I can resist. We're going to put the first points in replenish troops, and then we can move off. I would like a bit of spell casting, but I'd also like them to be very good in melee, I'm thinking. So, I'm not sure. I might even just go straight for this. I do have, like, Purple Sun, though. You know, you could definitely go either way, or both ways. But I think I might start with making them better in melee, because I'm not sure Isabella... like, let's have a look. You see, like, the base vampire has more melee attack, and not that worse everything else. I say that, minus 75 weapon strength, but it's not... 475 isn't ridiculously high, right? Anywho, I think we just go around again, don't we? Capacity system, we will take only faction-wide caps, please. What do we want to build here? It's level 1, so we don't really have a lot of options. We could actually build the cemetery. It makes sense, because we are going to want to put it in one of our smaller settlements. So maybe I will actually do it. The other alternative is getting the pits for growth and upkeep reduction. Growth is kind of important, and we're not in a great rush for the cemetery. Although we have growth from this. No, we don't, actually. No, we don't. We will upgrade it, though, so we're going to go straight all the way up to Haunted Mill. At night, the mill by the blood-clotted streams begins to turn, mixing grains with grinded bone. Ugh. It's a lovely public order boost. Okay. No, let's get the cemetery. We'll get the growth building afterwards. We're leveling up anyway. We can build that in the second slot. Everything is wonderful. I don't know where their army is. They've only got a garrison of 10. I mean, we could probably just auto-resolve this. I mean, it's rubbish. I know we're going into a new campaign and we want to fight, but there's going to be way more interesting battles, and I'd like to just push the campaign along. You know what I mean? Yeah, like watching zombies and skeletons gum each other is okay, but... let's get the campaign rolling, you know? We're going to be having plenty of battles. Especially since we wasted like 5 episodes achieving nothing in the other campaign. And look, we're in episode 1. We're what? 25 minutes in, and we've already taken our whole home province. So, I don't think... I mean, I could. I could grab Undying Horde, but I think we probably need to make Countess Isabella Von Carstein a little bit more deadly first. So, the healing is probably necessary, isn't it? We do want it. I think I probably will. I will take it. The Invocation of Nehek. The caster intones the dread syllables once uttered by Nagash, restoring friendly targets. Because I don't think... Can you even get it? You can't, because you're Shadow. And what are you? Get that window closed. You're Death. Does Death have it? No. So yeah, we need Isabel to heal at the moment. Anyway. So we've got Replenish, and now I think we'll go Safeguard for 6 armor, and we'll do the same thing on Melissa. I should call them by name. I haven't even learned their names, have I? Melissa and Emmanuel. Okay. Is that right, Emmanuel? Is it... Emmanuel, yes. Emmanuel Posner and Melissa Ratep. I've just realised something. Templehof might swing round, but we have built the gates, so we're fine. Right, the castle has a growth building. I may leave it for now. We're replenishing. There's nothing crazy going on. We could... I'll tell you what, though. For real. I should have already been slowly swapping the zombies out. I don't want them. They're so... I like them. I like the idea of tar pitting things down with the zombies. But the problem is they are so slow. Like, horrendously slow. So, what options have we got on the old commandment? Public order, research rate. We don't care about the diplomatic relations. That could be good. We don't really need the public order, though, at the moment. Oh, we might do. No, we won't. Because we do have -10 for conquest. And -3 for instability. So we won't need it. Growth plus 50 is big. Public order -2. Does increase corruption. We don't really need that. Casualty replenishment rate. Less growth, more money. We still need growth at the moment. Upkeep reduction. Recruit rank and local recruitment capacity. We don't really need that either at the moment. So it's probably growth. Because we really need growth here, don't we? As much as possible. Let's rock it up. That said, we don't have the most money, but it's more than enough for now. I think we can end turn again. What's happening with Templehof? They're not dead, are they? Like, we've just waltzed in, and where is their army? Where's your army, Templehof? Oh, you have a settlement. Where? Do you have... They must have this one. They must have that one. Okay. Refugees of War. With the, oh, of course, it's the mod. So with Templehof being wrecked, do we want to take on their lords? Honestly, why not? Why not? We might as well. We don't... Not like recruit them now, but they're in our pool. At a time of prosperity. So we have growth and public order. Oh, this is really good. This is really, really good for us. Excellent. We could recruit some stuff. But I think we really want to keep up momentum. Now, I can raise another skeleton warrior, so we'll just get rid of another zombie. We've got one more to go. So I think we just crash straight into Weber here. I would be tempted to go for Castle Drakenhof, but I'm reasonably confident that Mannfred is sitting there. Templehof has been destroyed. What if I'm wrong? Imagine if he's not there. Do you reckon I can go around the bottom of this and still reach Eschen? I kind of think I can. He's not there. Oh, but I can't reach now. Quite. And I can't reach any of them now. Well, that's very sad, isn't it? Okay. Hang on. Raiding 50%. Let's raid them. Kind of sucks, but we can earn a bit more money and just annoy them. Alright, we could probably do this. But I won't, because this is going to cost a bit. We'll hold off. Okay, Raised Newly Dead is available. Let's buff all of our crap units. They have not gone to defend. Now, they will be quite strong here, but if we can take Castle Drakenhof, that's big, because usually they have an army sat in there with a good garrison, and you just can't get at it for ages. The garrison, it's not good enough. It's okay. It's okay for early game, but it is not good enough. Nowhere near. Right. So, do we want Vigor Loss Reduction? 3 zombies we don't want. I think we go straight to Bond of Bones. Make Skeleton Warriors and Spearmen cheaper, because it will come into effect if we get a second army. And then, crucially, we want to go to Unnatural Strength. And the armor as well. Yeah, I love buffing skeletons. I know I could have played Kemler, alright? Don't say it. So, Bond of Bones. Speaking this dark magic mantra will bring forth yet more skeletal remains. Excellente. Right, we're going in. Oh, we're going to have to build siege equipment, and then they'll probably come back to defend. That is a very good point. Maybe we don't. Maybe we attack these two first and catch Mannfred out, because he's not at home. That's the crucial thing. We will grab the barrow, I think. So ancient warriors are found in barrows, usually at the sites of forgotten battles, or the former seats of long-dead chieftains. And I think we got to We got to get walls here. Real talk. Let's get another corpse pile. We're, like, you know, let's be real. Oh, we didn't replenish that. Can we... Yeah. Bow. Right, we're going to attack here. And then hopefully we can chase up and attack Mannfred afterwards, who's hopefully sitting here. He is. He's got a big stack. So we'll auto-resolve this one, because we're going to be fighting Mannfred. And again, this one, it'll just be very easy, won't it? He says, losing bats. Unideal. Probably going to merge those bats. Oh, Armor of Destiny. That's a good find. The Armor of Destiny is worn by a great hero among every generation. Their fate entwined with the ensorcelled suit. That is a questionable comment about Isabella. Armor plus 5, ward save 5%, physical resistance 3%. That's a very, very nice piece. Very, very good. Okay. So, we have the first level of Curse of Nehek. We could add the added effect area if we level it up again. We could also get the Curse of Undeath. Well, that's only when you're casting, but it would just buff the healing a bit further. I think I'd rather get the Hunger, though, for her, because we need it sooner or later, and we're going to be fighting Mannfred coming up. So, the Hunger. As the vampires rip apart their victims, they feast on the blood that spills forth, gaining in strength and lost stamina. So that gives us regeneration, basically, which is very, very good. Emmanuel. What are you dealing with? You have quite low melee defense. I might grab some more. Impassioned. Let's do it. I never read Impassioned. There is nothing but utter belief. There is no reasoning with this one. There we go. And I think the same for you. Oh, Spirit Leech for Mannfred. Spirit Leech for Mannfred. No, let's gang up on him instead. It'll be funny with all three of the ladies. Okay, what have you got? Oh, it's trash. You've obviously got the Vargulf, but the rest of it's trash, Mannfred. I mean, we have trash. What am I talking about? But we have a couple of Argeists. Oh, am I going to merge the bats? No, I can't raise any dead. And I can't risk waiting the turn. Okay. Yep, fine. Well, A, he hasn't moved out. B, excuse me?
No.
Felix Jaeger? Undead? Excuse me? Like Gotrek and Felix? Felix Jaeger? Hello? My voice is getting really high-pitched? Really? Like, you can't be doing that. Wow, we need to free him. Okay, so this is going to become more difficult now because they're going to recruit troops. But wiping out Mannfred has to be the priority. And I think we will just go ahead and go in there and fight it. Because there's a lot of bats. But it's just bats, isn't it? Who cares? We could even maybe... Yeah, we could raise some more spearmen. So what I'm going to do is sacrifice a few bats. Because, I mean, they're just bats. Bats are lovely, but they're just bats. And we'll get more spearmen. Right. We're going to go in. We'll have our first battle of the campaign. And it's going to be against Mannfred. There's going to be a lot of undead gumming each other. But it should still be quite fun. Ah, yes. The classic vampire? The vampire fog. Alright, should we get a look at our units quickly? I know. I talk so much. I know. There's Isabella, looking absolutely radiant. With her cup in hand and her sword. Look at those ridges. Oh, she's definitely gutted a few people with that. Then we've got our, well, let's call them what they are. Cleavage vampires. They have very lovely swords as well. Identical outfits, although you don't have the face cover. And she's got that lovely little netting over her face. I love their hair. Their hair is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Anyway. Crit goals then. We'll have a quick look. We might as well. We, you know... They are, you know, Golem, essentially. And then we've got our skeleton warriors who are just spiffing. I enjoy these, especially when they're marching, because they march in rhythm, don't they? It's lovely. Spearmen, basically the same, but with spears. We've got a Black Knight, which is very funky. Very, very nice. Obviously, the bats, the less you look at them, the better. I mean, you know, they flap around so much you can't even see. And then we've got the Vargeis, which are a little bit spookier. Again, flapping around like crazy, but you get a nice little mug shot down there. Right. We need to just spread out, look for clues, and once we're done looking for clues, we need to just mob. We just need to mob them, don't we? I think. There is water. I'm just not going to fuss about it, because we are attacking. Just thinking, there's so many models in each unit. 200 there. It's going to be really sweaty, isn't it? Like, there's going to be so many models on the field. I think we'll just keep the crit ghouls back a bit on the flanks. We'll send the knights around, maybe with the bats, potentially, just to help them out. We'll send the Vargeis the other way. We'll have to see what the enemy bats do. We'll spread you guys out, and then, you know, we can get somebody on Mannfred defending, depending on what he's doing. And then, how do we feel about the skeleton spearmen? I'm tempted to keep them on the far flank, to be honest, or at least one on each side. And then we'll put one in the middle, maybe? You know, just to be backup, depending on what the bats do. 17 magic will do fine. We'll start the battle. We'll give it a pause. This is going to be rather sweaty, isn't it? And we shall move forward. And I'm sure they're going to move forward. And I'll probably pause to give everybody some some orders so we don't just have a real mess. So we've got the heal, Invocation of the Heck. We've also got Dance Macabre, which increases speed and melee attack. And the Master of Beguilement, which is a lovely hex, minus 45 melee attack. Oh, and you guys do have the basic Spirit Leech and Miasma. Are you going up onto the hill as vampire counts? Are you for real, Mannfred? Mannfred, come, Mannfred. Oh, look, it's his little pet, though. Aww. Mannfred, though, what are you doing? Never mind, he ghosted me. Oh, we could look at our skeletons, look. All in... Well, in fact, if we slow down... This is peak Vampire Counts gameplay for me. Absolute peak gameplay. I love that. I can't tell you how much I love that. I don't know why, I just love it. Now then. Still got a few people moving. People, you know what I mean. But we'll just get in order. We'll probably walk as well. The bats. There's a lot of bats. I worry about the bats. I think they're going to outdo us in the air, unfortunately. Unless they go for our ground units, which is fine. Vampire. Yes, you are a vampire. Well done. What's the range on this? Not enough. Alright, let's get in position. We'll ×3 it, although I doubt it's going at ×3 because there's so many units. Come on, guys. Come on. Look at them tottering along. Bless them. Bless their cotton socks. I don't think they have cotton socks. I really don't. Okay. Everybody hit again. I know this is not exactly high-octane gameplay. There is a rock there I didn't see. I'll happily cast Miasma on... I don't know. Maybe just on the bats. Like, there's a lot of bats. There is the Vargolf to take care of, to be fair. Maybe we Spirit Leech that. But we have a lot of magic. Can you AoE? Oh, you can. Lovely. Okay. Do you know? I'm tempted to just send the bats all in on one unit. Like now. You know? Why not? There's a reason why not. We need to... Otherwise they'll all swarm the bats, won't they? Okay, we'll be patient.
Vampire. Noble of the night.
Go and do that. And I tell you what, Spirit Leech the Vargolf. We'll run back again afterwards. No, don't run away. You jerks.
Vampire.
They're ruining my plans. Okay, never mind. Come back.
At once.
Did we get the spirit leech? We did. Now he might heal it. But that's fine.
Swiftly.
This is annoying. Why is he backing up? What a loser. What a coward. I mean, I don't know what to do with this rock. Just run. Just run. I've had it. What the hell? Are you going right around the corner? Oh, this could be really messy. Oh, they're coming. Wait. Go back. Retreat. Everybody go back. Wait. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Everything was fine. Why are you not going back? Run. Okay. It's time to get real now. We need to plan. Intercept the bats. Intercept the bats. Send the Black Knights around. Get on them. And now we begin. I don't know what you're going to do. It's going to be a mess. We've got him coming in, which is lovely because we've got the Spearmen. And for now, we'll get all 3 Lords on there. We'll try and run past him if we can. Okay, there's bats coming in, actually. Maybe we go there. Maybe. You there. You could honestly go there, and you could go after the dogs. It's going to be messy. Going to be messy for sure. We want to use Dance Macabre. We could also do that. Okay. Oh god, look at this mess. Look at this mess. Okay, let's make sure you get into combat. That's fine. Attack there. Oh god, it's going to be a mess. Oh, it's going to be a real mess. What is that? Oh my god, we're getting wrecked! Okay, hold the... Let's not go over the top. I've buffed... Ah! Okay, hold on, guys. You don't want to be fighting bats. Come here. One of you maybe come help here. Actually, no, we got spearmen. It should be fine. Right, there's not really a lot to micromanage at the moment. Our bats are getting destroyed. I don't care. We're destroying these dogs. Look at this. We're poking them. We're stabbing them. Lovely. Ghouls are having a bit of a rough time because there's a lot here. Just pause for a sec while we... Ooh, where are other Vargeists? What are you doing? I guess this is okay. There's spearmen there, though. Can you do that? And maybe you go into the back of those zombies? Okay. Those warriors are getting spirit leeched. I'll tell you what. Just cast a heal. I'm down. Bit late for those spearmen. Jesus, they got wrecked. How strong is that Vargolf? You kidding me? Spirit leech it again. We'll save the magic, though. We won't go too crazy. Where is... Oh, he's in there. Mannfred. Oh, my goodness. We're losing a fair bit. Okay. Right, we've destroyed this. Hold on. What are we doing? What is this? Attack the bats. Chase them. Come here. Alright. We're going to lose a unit there. We've got this unit stood doing nothing, which is just exactly what I dreamt of. Okay, we've got Vargeists. Oh, but he comes in with the RKO. Get him. You get out of there. We don't want that. The bats! Look at the bats! There's so many! Get out, gentlemen. Oh, they're all spears. Sugar. Come here. You killed them, did you? We're being attacked by bats right when I wanted to leave. No worries. We'll have a Black Knight charge into zombies. Oh my goodness. Love to see it. Love to see it. This is a mess. Vampires on vampires is always a mess. Like, let's be real. We can't kill this Vargolf. I'm starting to get worried. I'm honestly starting to get worried. We may need your help. Come here. Come on, guys. We're getting there. We're losing units, but we're getting there. Let's bring them in. What are the other... Oh, you're still fighting there. Against zombies. And Mannfred. Right, come on. We've got to be able to kill this. There's 3 of you. We have no magic. This is just wild, isn't it?
Isabella Von Carstein.
Look, he's owning them. No, 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 no. We're going to lose them. Let's make better use of our Vargeists. You're done. Almost. Get in there and just finish them off. Oh, you're free. You better come and help as well.
Your desire?
Jesus, we're going to lose you.
Swiftly.
Actually, wait, hold on.
Queen of Dark.
We will debuff the melee attack. That might help. Right, come here, guys. I really need you.
Eternal.
Especially the spears. You're doing okay. This is annoying. Kill the bats. We're going to lose here. We have some magic, but not a lot. I should probably heal you, because I do care a great deal about you. Right, finish them. Oh, bloody hell, this is going to become a right mess. Come on, the knights should be able to help finish the Vargolf. They are not anti-large, but the charge may help. I mean, the Vargolf's soloing our whole army.
I am darkness. Vampire.
Can't really do a lot. You don't get caught by Mannfred. You will just get shredded. You can come into the back. I don't even care that they're spearmen, to be honest. Are you out? Goodness, this is going to be a really expensive battle. Come on, focus the Vargolf, guys. Focus the Vargolf.
We surpass Nagash.
Come on. Just kill it. That is the main obstacle right now. Mannfred's busy killing skeleton warriors. Oh, we're about to lose everything else, though. This is about to be our entire army. Okay, we got it. We got it. There we go. It's down. Brilliant. That might cause a chain route. Yes, it is. Thank goodness. That Vargolf, man. We take a lot of damage, but we get the job done. Look at the bodies. We always like to look at the bodies. And Von Carstein himself, of course, is now fading away. And he did a seal dive to celebrate the end. And it's a good victory, an expensive victory. But we didn't lose our very important units. They're calling it Pyrrhic. I would argue that anything killing that Vargolf is heroic. But you do you, game. We'll take the victory. It's a good little momentum builder. Tell you what. Their bats were tragically irritating, weren't they? I mean, the Vargolf was extremely irritating, but the bats were annoying. That said, I'm happy. The knights are still alive, got loads of kills. The Vargolfs are still alive, got loads of kills. And our heroes are still alive. Everything else is basically garbage. The Crypt Ghouls are a little bit above garbage. And we did lose one, but I'm okay with that. We will occupy. We could loot and occupy for the 13% replenishment. We have a lot of base replenishment. I'm not going to. Yeah, we're okay. Right then, immediately then, in the first episode, we get access to Moonslaker. He who quenches his thirst on the blood of the living will find cold steel his just reward. That's a little bit of a not really appropriate message for us killing him, but that's fine. We're all undead. Weapon strength plus 10% when fighting against vampire counts. I mean, that will help here, I guess. And attrition minus 50% casualties suffered from vampiric territory attrition. We don't take attrition from that, but thank you. Scroll of Power. Reduces ability recharge. That's actually low-key pretty good. Okay, skill points then, ladies. So we dipped back and took the Hunger, but do we want to now upgrade the Invocation and the Curse of Undeath? I mean, not really, actually. I think we'll keep going in here. What do we think's a bit low? Maybe melee defense for you as well? I kind of like it. Let's get Beguile. Beguile? Beguile. Calm down. So, look into mine eyes, mortal. What glories do you see? Damn it, we have 2 points after all that. Okay. I don't want those, do I? Nah, leadership's boring. Alright, Emmanuel. I think we just keep at it. Oh no, we can get the second level of replenished troops. Game over. And here as well, game over. We've won. It's over. Right, we have a good amount of money. We can also... Oh, we can get some spirit hosts. Ethereal sword infantry. Yes, we will. Let's just check what we can recruit. Trash. We can only recruit trash, which is a bit not ideal because I mainly want skellies, but we can raise a good few. It's very expensive, though. We're going to do it. I'm not going to... Oh, it only takes us to 11. I could just nip. I could nip. I could do some nipping. I could nip back into this territory, I think, to recruit. And I might. I think that's definitely on the card. What the hell is this? Oh, I should have burned this down last time, shouldn't I? Probably both. Demolish both. I don't want those. I don't want those. We do need to end the episode, but I'm going to go one more turn. Oh, you're not. We won't be able to kill the Lord with these. Okay, well that's fine. We haven't spent anything there. We'll just kill him. And then they have no defenses. They didn't even destroy it, look. Okay, bro. Oh, awesome. We got the chapter objective. So we get 2,000. We didn't get any bonus, though, sadly. Settlement sacked. Our next step is 8.
Never.
I mean, I guess we have to repair this now. Oh, it's expensive, to be fair. We were burning them down anyway. What do we want to do? Maybe growth. Like, in both. You know, growth and upkeep reduction. I'm not against it. Let's get that rolling in both. Oh, actually, no. You've got access to Tangled Vine Patch. When a vampire drinks an aged red from a wine glass, chances are it hasn't been made from grapes. I quite agree. That will give us wine, though, and public order. Right, let's kill these idiots. Like I say, I need to end the episode, but let's face it. I mean, after the last campaign, I think we all need a bit of a longer episode here. We'll just auto-resolve this away. I think it's worth doing. Money? Winds of Magic? Maybe we just take the Winds of Magic here. Enemy killed in battle. Obsidian blade! Lovely! A blade made of darkest obsidian with an edge that is said to not exist in this mortal plane. No armor can stand against it. Armor piercing weapon damage plus 100. Weapon strength plus 8. Plus 100! Disgusting! Disgusting! We need to... Maybe we don't. I'm gonna... Well... Hang on. Skill point. Back to Impassioned for you two. Especially after that showing. You're very vulnerable. Yeah, we can only recruit zombies because I just burned down that thing. And we can only raise zombies. That's so disappointing. We maybe have the units already, but I might just go here, stock up, and then go and kill them. We can upgrade Templehof. Good. Let's do that. I won't upgrade the gate. And we'll be greedy and end turn one more time before the end.
I, Vlad Von Carstein, welcome.
No, Vlad, you're not in the team yet. Right. Non-aggression pact with Azag. That makes sense. We'll take it. He is actually right next to us. I mean, yeah, you want to just cause loads of mayhem. I'm down. Maybe we can just leave the north to those guys. Much like in our Empire campaign, those guys just kind of ran rampant. But this time, we might sweep across the Empire. Hexenznacht. Recruitment cost reduction for skeletons and zombies. Okay. Let's upgrade Eschen because it's close. Actually, let's not upgrade any because I think they're going to come out and attack it and maybe burn it down. But then I've just... Oh, I can't really afford to now. Yeah. What have you got? You got a couple of Argeists, a lot of Cryptals. I would feel a lot more comfortable with more troops. But not zombies. I mean, I could do... The problem is, when I nip in here, they're going to attack Eschen. And probably take it. And then I'll have to rebuild this. But you know what? It's not the end of the world. We've got plenty of money. I'm going to let them. I'm going to come back here. And let's just flesh out our army. And then we'll be able to go forward with it. Here we go. Maybe Spearmen. I'm kind of down. We could get some crows. We lost all of our bats. I'd rather get crows when we're fighting humans, though. Afterwards, you know? We could get some more Crypt Ghouls. Maybe 2 Spearmen, 1 Crypt Ghoul. Let's do that. Right. No, not right. There's a settlement upgrade to do. Oh, we're not going to because they're probably going to attack. Yes. Right. We need to leave it there. It's been fun. We're back on the track of having fun. It's a good start to the campaign as well. Sylvania is nearly ours already at the end of episode 1. We're making good progress. Good times all around. So, as always, thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic day, whatever you are doing, and I will see you next time.